I would.
That is very nice.
I would bet
But we
Pentacles
are
on their ADC.
we are now live.
You're so back. Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so out of it now. What the hell? Okay.
Oh no, oh nee.
Oh no.
I am so out
I
of it.
gave ample warning.
Ah.
What am I
Yeah,
going
you
to
gave
do?
Apple warning, but also it's time for Worlds, so who knows what's
You
going
gave
on
Apple
anymore.
warning? Damn.
Apple
Yeah.
Apple
warning.
Day with Doctor Way.
How much for that apple?
Number
7.
15.
Look for that warning.
Anyway,
15.
I welcome everyone back to this time TaleChasers on Thursday.
Right.
The second day in a row where we are playing the city below because we're just jamming out sessions.
Crazy.
See us tomorrow again. No, just kidding. We're not gonna be here
Tomorrow morning in Sibylline.
No.
I have a 9 a.m. lecture.
There.
Good. We start at 8.
Oh,
Yeehaw!
I would die.
I guess you will.
Perfect.
There is no session tomorrow. There is no stargazers tomorrow either.
Correct.
No!
And there's none of Mark's session either on Saturday, so it's just gonna be nothing this weekend.
Dumb.
Oh, I put the bot in the wrong channel. That's why it's
You
so quiet.
silly goose.
I'm a silly goose because we played just yesterday, and Chibi, who was the only person not present, was informed. We're
Mhm.
just going to start session right out of the gate.
You were
Huge.
given the
With the
skinny
party
shackles.
bringing back Morgen Hund. I need someone to expend healing.
I did.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
Solrim casted it.
Just go.
Heal, like cure wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 healing.
Yeah.
To stabilize him?
I
No,
mean, it's an
yeah, but it's
action.
action.
People smile? Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Hate it here.
What?
The rules of this game are so stupid.
Yeah, we should really find who put them together. Well,
Oh,
Cheers.
No amount of healing can bring you back up. It can only stabilize you.
hmm.
can you imagine? Tough thing.
Tough titties. Actually, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you
okay.
just
You
did.
say whatever you want.
Titties are
Titties.
banned. No more titties.
No!
Cease.
Regardless, that's where we're going to open
Mhm.
session with the Ice Devil, also known as the Celestial Warden of the Twilight Satellite, which is the place you are at right now,
Crazy.
cracking, shattering, and melting away.
Yep. Fuck
Around
loser.
you, there is the frozen plain of ice that he left behind in his wake, the blocks of ice that are slowly beginning to melt. And your own crystallized blood that stains the marble floor of this prison.
Well, Dollar was just gonna look towards Carmichael, he was trying to lure some lovely moth back, and he'll be
My Mothra.
yeah, he'll be like, well, if you could do that for the rest of them as well, that would be duly appreciated.
I'll try my best.
And
Just. Boys to me! And I'll try and call over the rest of them.
that was a beautiful moth calling.
Thank you.
Baron Dragomir Britannia sits on the stairs and grumbles to himself
Oh,
while
yeah.
he chews on a cracker, a bit of cheese with some honey on top, and drinks a bit of rum.
Yeah, and I guess Dollar is gonna look down at Hund on the floor, and be like, right. I suppose that you should get up off the ground as well, then.
Me without the prone condition. I look around. Seems like the battle against the devil has been won.
Aye, it has.
Well, we have prisoners to interrogate. First of all, I'm gonna look at the remains of the ice devil. Is there anything that's left behind?
Yes, there's one thing left behind. A
Nice.
wand.
I look at this wand. How does it look like?
Pew, 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 pew. It is a very plain looking thing made out of metal, and at the tip of it is a skull
Ooh.
that has been what do you call that? Like a horse bit? It almost looks like it has a horse bit inside of it. Which is attaches it to the wand itself.
Ah, okay. I'm like trying to imagine this like a horse bit attached to a skull. How does that? And then I was like, ah, okay.
A bit is just the little thing that goes in the mouth of the horse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm knowledgeable on this much, I assure you.
I understand. Hund looks at this little stick. Must be some sort of a cane device.
Aye. Probably it's shaped like a wand to begin with. He doesn't appear to have any he probably pokes around. I assume his like garments are basically what's left of him.
Just a tattered robe.
Yeah, Tadaro pokes it with his rifle. Like, doesn't appear to have any keychains.
Well, I suppose the theories are too. Either there is a secret way to deactivate the circles, or looks at the wand. Perhaps this is the key.
Could be. So before we start unwittingly unlocking jail cells, I can't say I like the look of that one. And we'll just point with the rifle in the direction of this one. Hopefully familiar to the depictions we saw all over the place.
Thinks a little bit. There's one thing I've learned. It's not to judge a book by its cover.
Oh, is that what you say? Funny you should mention that.
Me surprised you can read. The commoner can read.
It is funny you should mention that. I didn't know you could read.
I didn't know you enjoyed an education.
I didn't know you were so obnoxiously overeducated that people come to you for any question about anything.
I did not give you guys extra languages for that explicit purpose. Not like knowledge and studying is not like it's not the time that you guys live in the current game. It's not knowledge. It's not like not allowed, but like in the 900s, people actually begin to value that you can get knowledge from books, and they're becoming popular and more mainstream. So the price of books will go down, but
You gave us
like
extra
intelligence goes
language
up.
at the start?
Yes, I did. You actually
Damn.
have Imperial Norm as a language as opposed to all speaking a different fucking language.
Damn, I love that.
That's crazy. It's almost as if it's on my fucking character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Really surprising.
Oh, well, it is.
Bold.
That's crazy.
Regardless, when you guys turn over, and I'm gonna make over as not invisible. There you go.
Yeah, woo.
Wow, that's
How's
cool.
Carmichael's doing? Because I can't fucking see his HP.
We
you're
are.
okay, buddy. You're
Farming.
alive.
Yeah,
It's
we're
my
all
game.
right. I only got hit once, and it was bad.
When you-
Keep it on.
When you guys turn in the direction of the two imprisoned creatures, the one that has been slamming his fists on the wall, immediately begins doing so again, and he's like, "Please, please help! They torture me in this place."
Does he speak
Insane.
There's
Imperial
a
norm or
first
Ostoyan?
sigh from Hund. Right. I'm gonna spend my last spell slot to heal some people as I walk forward. I can do this again. Whap bam. There you go. And he's gonna walk ahead, draped in this sort of like almost nebula of starlight that emanates from the sword. And he looks up at the. I imagine this is the guy that's been banging on the wall.
Yeah.
What language is he even speaking?
Good
That's what I
question.
asked. The dungeon master
Ostoya.
hates me. She
Yeah.
ignores me. Oh, he's speaking a story? He's cool then. Let him out.
Oh my
I don't know about
god.
that. We'll figure it
Yo,
out.
he's a homie. I don't know, he's cool like that.
My fellow Americans.
Yeah, Hund will walk up and is gonna look at the guy in that looks like a fucking giant. State your name and the reason why I've been locked in here.
Oh, my name is Dormain. You
Inside.
see, I am a powerful djinn. It was the Lich who locked me in this prison for all of eternity, for I would not grant his most foul desires.
Why is a good guy? Let him out. Pranked.
Can I roll like a check to make to like figure out what the djinn is? Because I don't think it's common
Yeah, I
knowledge.
don't.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
may.
It's
But-
that like
Alcohol.
elementals.
Commoner.
There is no, you don't have lore elementals in this game,
Oh,
so.
it's the history. Never mind. I forgot.
Am I allowed to assist?
Actually,
Yeah.
is history or arcana? What kind of check is it?
Arcanas. Both are fine, you know, like you just get different results. With history, you're unlikely.
Okay, well, how about because I cannot assist with Arcana because I don't have it. How about you make an Arcana check and I make a history
Skill
check?
man.
I'll assist
Oh.
on either one of them because
I
I've
know
got.
everything. I'm so well studied, even though I never touched a book.
I
I'll,
could
I'll give-
also
What
make
do
an
you mean you never
Arcana check
touched
because
a
I'm
book?
I
a.
had no literate education. What do you mean?
Book touching.
Oh my
Gross.
lord.
book will.
Instead of I read a book once, it's I met a guy that talked about this once.
I overheard a fellow
Of
the other day
course.
talking about this particular subject. Specifically.
With history, you would recognize the name of this creature or the species that it is of Ginny as something that what's it called? Creatures that are mentioned in ancient texts mostly from up north. So this is rare media, but you rolled very high, so you know. Aren't you fortunate? Ginny were supposedly involved in the war between the elementals and the gods,
Oh my.
being on the elemental side.
Are you a godly man, Morgan Hund?
No, I'm a manly man.
Well,
Dun 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 dun.
So they're basically elementals, right?
They're at least on the elemental side.
Okay.
One can like, you know, he looks kind of humanoid.
Do I know that they grant wishes? With the 21?
You know with Arcana that they are marked by fate. They have incredible power. They also have the evil eye, which is something that another type of people from your country, the Vistani,
They're
also
stunning, yeah. They
have.
have the little. You look at you
They also
bad. and
have
I-"
the correct. You know that they can travel to like different planes of existence.
Mhm.
That there's something about them that may have something to do with wishes. It sounds like you're like. It does sound like they could have something to do with wishes, or was that another creature that was very similar?
The Ajin, not the Jinny. I understand. He furrows his brow for a moment. Why is it that you could not fulfill this wish of such a lich master?
What the hell?
I'm just rolling my aura vitality for Lord Bartianu.
I'm sitting in the corner eating my fucking cheese.
I guess I'm no rolling for him.
My cheese.
Well, I'll slip up all that healing then.
Whoa! Who said that? Who said that, my guy?
Whoa.
Hold
You
on.
rolled it, bro. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna
he's
suck it
not-
up. What you
No,
mean?
Or-
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
I mean, if you come
Nuh-uh,
over
it
to
is
me and
you.
you're like, "Hello, I'm healing you," I'd be like, "Okay." But otherwise, I'm sitting in the
I'm
corner,
eating cheese.
brooding, eating cheese because I had to spend spell slots to save your life.
This is
Jeez,
for
ow.
Carmichael. There you go, brother.
Well, that's exactly that's one over what I needed. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, my guy.
Oh, full health. Yum yum.
We're winners. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna pose that question to the Jinn while some motes of starlight go plink people in the head.
Well, I may be able to grant wishes, but I am no creature of evil nature.
Insight.
Insight immediately with a +2 because I'm so strong.
I
So,
don't even have a plus.
so out of
No plus,
I'm
No,
about to win those.
no
Look at
plus.
this.
no
Natural
boni.
20.
No bone.
Out of-
roll.
curiosity, you cannot grant these wishes to yourself. Then, considering they just gestures to, well, the cell.
If you knew anything about jinnies, you would know that that is simply not how it works. I did not create the cosmic balance. I am simply one moving part of it. Now please let me out of here, they torture me.
Uh,
He raises another eyebrow.
I could
Torture you?
torture him. I have.
Looks-
I've tortured.
No, explain what have they done to you.
They constantly torment me. The one with the rod, he torments me. It says how powerless I am within my tiny prison. And then sometimes he releases me. And when I am just about to step out, he captures me again.
He's an idiot.
My face when that's a lot of torture, man. Is what I'm thinking.
No. Think about it. Right? It's like when you release prison. It's like imagine like a dude. He releases prisoners. The prisoners run out into the forest, and then he hunts them down for sport with his pack of dogs. Drags them back to prison the next day.
hmm,
Then leaves them incarcerated.
And you cannot escape, even with your mighty powers.
If I could, I would.
And what stops you?
He knocks on the empty air in front of him, and there's like his fists bounce off as though it is made of glass.
Though you say it, he let you go. So how did he capture you again?
That filthy wand of his. That stick, the metal rod.
Hund presents the stick, the metal rod. This one.
The torture implement most foul.
That it is. Now, we'd be more than willing to let you out of this prison. We aren't here for charity. What we're looking for is allies and instruments to fight the creature that you so well known that put you in that cell.
You need something from me to like allyship, yes, of course. If you set me free, I will grant you one wish.
I don't believe him.
I don't either.
Will.
Come on, instantly believes him.
I know that you instantly believe him. It's okay.
I need that wish.
I need that wish. I need
Ember.
this. Sorry.
The wisdom cleric rolled 19 on insight.
No, that's nice.
Yeah.
No, damn.
It ain't good enough, boy.
Cute.
Yoma.
Well, that's the result.
Cute.
So that's
that's
the
a
result.
result.
That's one
Of
dreadful
all the
line to say.
results, that is one of them.
Yeah.
This guy must be able to cast Wish. Mr. Dalrim.
I mean,
He seems genuinely fearful for his life.
Okay.
And willing to give up whatever it takes.
I guess that partially answers my question, because my insight was for, yeah.
Would you trust a skill check?
I mean,
do you trust yourself?
Trust a skills check.
very well.
Would you download a house?
No, what was your check for?
The check was for if he will indeed do what he says if we free him, or if he will just, we free him and then he's like, haha, suckers, bye.
Yeah, this is the answer that I would give you regardless.
Okay.
So it's not a yes or no zone of truth or like force an answer out of someone.
No.
It forces an answer out of you, the DM, just not necessarily a truthful one.
Does Overus have counterspell?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Weird if he didn't.
I hope
The
it
answer
Be
is
didn't.
weird
yes.
over us.
I have
Hey,
counterspell.
I've used counterspell before. I think.
That's amazing. If this guy tries like to teleport away, just make sure he doesn't, so I can put him back.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, because Dalrim just kind of looks at this man, this Ginny, and then it looks at Hund, and then he's like, yeah, well, maybe he will honor his word, maybe he won't. Hard to tell. I also just know that, from what I remember, they fought with the elementals in the war in the heavens. He looks a little bit disgusted when he says that.
Perturbed, a little saddy.
Disgusted by what?
That they fought with the elementals against the gods.
He's a godly
that
man,
bad?
Amber.
Before, since he worships a deity, that is
Not all deities are the same.
No, not all deities are the same, but it's still, the implication of, yes, I will take up arms against the gods.
Alright, I need you to make a decision.
Yeah, no,
And I
yeah.
would like to proceed.
Yeah. One will look at the creature and say, "What stops you from making this wish come true now?" Say a wish for riches. Make them appear through the bars. Why can you not?
How am I to believe that when I grant you your wish, you will release me and you are not the same as those around us?
Horn shakes his head slowly. No, you see, to have gotten some things wrong. Our positions are different. We hold the key for your freedom, and if we are to throw it away in the pit that lays below us, there'll be 10,000 feet between you and your freedom. You might be here forever.
I'll take my chances.
He turns around to the rest. Well, seems like we have one less ally for the fight to come.
Well, I mean, we have a wish that might help us with the fight to come.
Yeah,
And
Michael,
I'll look
you've
to the
already done something foolish one. You truly believe in altruism deep in the bellows of Etharis.
Who knows? I'll look at the gin and I'll step forward. This wish can help us, right?
Whatever it is that you want, power, unending, eternal life, all the gold you can imagine, to even kill the Lich, if you so desire it to be.
Wait, hold up. Guys, we can just use the wish to delete his phylactery.
That's what I'm saying.
We can already do it by hand.
Oh.
We don't need to use the wish for that. And we don't have a certainty that this guy will give us a wish. Because
Or you
think
just
about
wish he didn't exist.
think about this, right? If he has been imprisoned for so much time that he's willing to offer anything to us and he doesn't even know who we are, that means that he doesn't really care if the wish is for something bad or good. Which means that if he really has been in prison for a long time, he would have given up that wish to the Lich, but he didn't.
Yep.
Here's
Means,
the thing.
yeah. So
We have the stick of go back into the hole. So if we, I don't know, if Overas can identify this, and we can figure out what it does, and then we can threaten to use that on him if he doesn't doesn't hold up his end of the bargain. It's bada booey, you know.
but
Please
what if
don't
he
ask me.
like?
Please don't ask me to use spells I don't know. Thank you.
What if he doesn't have?
Don't
identity?
have identify.
No, we already
We've
went through
established this
once.
like 10 sessions ago. We've established this from the very start.
I'm so sorry that I do
Even when
not
I leveled up, I
remember
did
the
not
wizard
take
doesn't
identify.
have the most basic spell in the game.
Wait,
Why don't you have identify?
It's literally not on my spell list.
Whoa, skill issue.
Keep
Should have
crying,
taken magic initiative
bozo.
wizard.
Anyways,
Ritual caster.
my fear is that this creature will immediately fuck off into the whatever fuck off plane these things belong to. It might literally just fucking neck itself and like be reborn in the elemental plane of dickheads. You don't know.
So you want to leave it here?
Yes, I gave him a chance. He said I'll take my chances elsewhere, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
And now we have another-
I'm fine taking my chances with him, because like either he escapes and it's like, okay, well, the Lich now has a permanent enemy out there in the world.
I don't know about that.
Whether we get a wish or not.
I don't think it's a permanent enemy. If the Lich managed to entrap this guy once, then he can do so again, and I don't think this guy's gonna want to try and be near this guy anymore.
The thing is, when you fuck around with immortals, it's like, you know,
Yeah, you find out, you know.
you find out eventually.
Yeah, but he found out at the end of the day, and he got trapped here. That's why I don't think he's gonna try and fuck around more.
Gabe, listen.
Yep.
If Gojo Satoru can go ahead and get himself imprisoned, alright, as like a one-off thing, that doesn't mean he's weaker than everyone else.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
If
That
only
just
you
means
knew.
they outmaneuvered him one time. That's like a one-off thing.
Yeah. If only. If
Me
only
who has
you...
not read the manga.
I was about to say me who has. If only
Yeah, me
you
who
knew.
has as well. Oh,
If only.
on the same day as the imprisonment as well. Oh my god.
Hey.
I won't say anything, don't worry.
Spoilers.
I love you.
The bit where Nanami made a lot of people awaken.
Oh yeah.
Joe Biden, wake up.
All right. Well, let's come to a decision. Who wants to free this Jin?
I want to free him, but not
That's
because
one.
it's a good thing to
Next.
do.
I want to wish a real good wish.
So you want to free him?
Oh yeah, baby, our
That's
brass
yes.
wants to free him.
One more yes.
Oh,
You will
yeah,
free this Jin.
baby.
Who doesn't or who wants to free this Jin?
You already know I want to free this bad boy.
Look,
Alright,
all I'm
we're
saying,
freeing
right? If I wish to have
How are
access
you
to
gonna
all the
free
magics
him?
ever,
Well, we're gonna fucking talk about it. I guess we're gonna have a little chat, and then I'm gonna turn around and look at this one. Does he have a button?
No.
Does he have like a little lever on the wand?
I
No.
I would like to go up to the Jinn, and I
Yeah.
would like to ask it, how did your captor release you before?
Well, you see, he has the stick, right? The torture implement. And if he takes it and puts it to the runes and then speaks, he clears his throat and, like, you know, kind of like mimics the Ice Devil's voice. In light be released. That's when the cell just pew.
I see. Thank
Anyway,
you.
then he just began torturing me. So then the cell went pew again.
We
And
are
then-
willing to free you on the condition that you grant each of us our desire.
Of course.
Let's say less.
Yes, I don't know about that.
Say
You know.
I don't
less.
know about that.
Say less.
Say less.
I'll do it.
And hold up. What did he say when he trapped you back into the cell?
Well, I'm not falling for that because I'm not falling for you trapping me again the moment I tell you, the moment I give you what you want.
Hund raises an eyebrow.
Are there any restrictions to what we can ask for?
Well, we're kind of dealing with the normal limitations of Wish. Unfortunately, I cannot reshape the entire fabric of reality. But, surely a handsome man such as yourself knows exactly what you can and cannot wish for.
Spell it out for me, knave.
He smiles. He begins to. Wait. He begins to explain to you how Wish works.
Okay. And if I ask for something that, say, goes beyond the threshold of these limitations.
Well, let's just say that kite is not going to fly today because then, well, as I just explained when I explained this, a huge magical phenomena to you, the magic might never be able to be cast again, which would be kind of unfortunate for all of your companions and also for me.
I see.
But he says, outlining the limitations again, surely we can find an agreement somewhere between there.
I'm sure we can, Hund says, twirling the wand around his
Fabulous.
fingers. You said in light be released, correct?
Correct.
So, by logic, in darkness you will be bound.
Well, actually, it would be in darkness you will be chained. But shit. So anyway,
He's so smart. Damn, Gabe, you got 14 int and I can see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking play here right now. I spent 30 minutes just thinking what's the other phrases. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna make an insight check because I think this guy is lying through his ass, and I think what he just said is a deception to try and make me remember the wrong phrase. I think he slipped on purpose.
sure, go ahead.
Let's go. Insight. Where is it? Huge 12.
You didn't hear him. It didn't sound like a very unnatural. It just sounded like a slip of the tongue.
Hmm.
I know what I'm gonna wish for.
Hmm.
What are you
Well,
gonna wish for?
I'm gonna wish he could cast imprisonment on himself.
Look, it becomes a little encrusted jewel.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put him on my fucking staff.
What the fuck, guys?
That would be actually a terrible, terrible fucking torture. Imagine being put on the staff of a pyromancer and you get blasted by fire every time you cast the spell.
Skia!
Anyways,
Anyway.
I'll pull out this wand. I'll point
Uh-huh.
at the cage. I'll look at Overs. I'll look at Lord Bartiana, and then I will say, "In light be released."
With a soft fizzling sound, the wand deactivates the cell and the runes stop glowing. Darmain stretches out.
Wait, his name is Darwin.
Darwin?
His name is Darwin?
Yeah,
His name is
what?
No,
Darwin?
that I'll tell you after sessions. Okay.
No, tell me.
No, it's okay. We're losing time. We can do this. Go.
Wait, what?
He stretches out, he like cracks his
Darwin.
knuckles and he says, "Alright, what are we starting with?"
Hmm. Michael, you had something in mind?
Carmichael is. Oh, he's here. Okay.
Brandon.
No, this is Ryan. He's muted.
Oof.
Alright. Sorry.
I guess I'll look
Ryan.
to that. Yeah.
Damn, he's dead.
You ran.
Hund would look at Bartian and say, "Perhaps the senior should begin."
Senior citizen.
I glance across at Dalrim. I'm technically older than him, I think. And then look back.
Yeah, you're older than him.
It's okay.
For some reason,
relative
Dalrim
races,
looks like he's
Peter.
about to step like 1 foot in the grave, but he's not old at all.
She just got scared very early in his like young life, and now
Dalrim's
all his
weight
hair
is
gone.
higher than his age.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, bro. Crazy.
But yeah, White, you can go first.
Oh man. It's like I'm looking at the things for wish, right? But I'm also like in my brain like you should wish for something outside of the bounds of this. But also it's like you should not do that. Jin, tell me. Within the bound, and on your previous explanation of this, you said that you could grant me or grant us a sort of magical immunity of sorts.
Yes.
How would that work exactly? Because you touched on it, but that wasn't. I didn't find it very clear.
Well, you see, basically, just imagine like every single magical spell you can think of, right? But now one of them can no longer touch you for a period of time.
Hmm. I see. And then you also said there was something that could grant us a degree of resistance against elemental effects.
Certainly.
But how long did that last?
Sorry,
I don't-
God didn't let me into this information when he made me. I can't tell you.
Because
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
you
looking
know,
at the
like,
wish
I'm
spell, and it's like
sorry. I'm
grant
sorry.
10 creatures. You can see resistance to damage type of your choice, but it's like it doesn't tell you how long that lasts. So I'm like,
Forever, sorry.
yeah, we just
Forever. That would be awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
pretty
those
much
in
forever.
Yeah, forever.
Forever and ever and ever.
And tell me, can I?
I think most effects by Wish are like what, like 8 hours or something.
That's only one. The others are literally indefinite.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's a 9th level spell.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it should
doesn't
give
mean
him.
you should. Yeah. True.
It is wish though. It's not just any 9th level. It's wish.
Tell me,
Amber,
hit me with that
Yeah.
one.
I can wish for them to cast a spell of a lower level than wish, right?
Yep. That's how Wish works.
Okay. Can I wish for them? Wait.
How's force
How's
cage on
this?
yourself?
No, I was thinking that they could cast contingency on me, right? And then the contingency is in the event of my like almost death, another spell is cast on me, which is loaded into the contingency spell.
Doesn't it contingency need do you need to cast 2 spells for contingency?
You need to cast 2 wishes.
You contingency it allows you to choose a spell that you can
No,
cast.
I have to cast both. I
Casting
think.
time of 1 action.
Okay. Can
So
be done.
if I tell him to cast contingency on me so that a spell is cast in the event of my almost death, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you want contingency?
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
He casts a spell.
But can I tell him the spell to load into it and the conditions, or does he just fucking
Yeah,
put it
you
on
may.
me?
You may.
Give a fuck, buddy.
Oh, yeah,
I
but-
think you just casted a
The
spell.
silence kind of is like, oh.
It's like, okay, cast
You-
contingency. When you take 1 step, firestorm is cast on you.
You might want to counterspell that, because I don't think he's casting contingency.
I mean, I can just Arcana check him.
I would like to Arcana check him also.
You can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm
That's
down
your
Arcana.
reaction.
Yeah, that's your reaction. That's the problem.
Natural
Yeah.
20.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Give
Yeah,
me your
you know what?
Arcana
I'm
check.
down Arcana as well.
Did you roll it?
Both of you know that he's casting 7th tier plane shit.
Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
fucking. I'm out of my.
Unfortunately.
Bro, literally.
Who would have foreseen this event?
Anyway,
Why did you
Darmain.
Arcana check? Like,
Anyway,
I understand why I did it, right? Because it's being cast on me, right? But why did you Arcana check it?
I wanted to know.
Anyway.
Bro, who's gonna... Oh, no.
Hold on.
Anyway.
Oh fuck! I don't think I can use it as a reaction.
Anyway, Darmain the liar.
Really? That
Which
wow!
is
Fucking
his
really?
full
That's
name.
interesting.
Oh my god.
Is no longer in his prison,
I fucking can't believe it.
and he
This
will
is
leave
so
the city below
sad.
far behind him.
Anyways,
Aaron turns around when Overest doesn't counterspell and he's like, why didn't you block his magic?
I didn't know what type of magic it was.
Yeah, but
You didn't tell me.
I thought you were going to do it.
Hund leaves the scene.
Yeah.
Approaches the bars extremely close.
So
He
difficult to find good help these days.
He looks at the creature.
I just want to know how is Ovras expected to know within the time of the casting without anyone actually saying that the spell was plane shift without him figuring
You're
out
the
if it was
greatest
plane
wizard, you
shift?
should know this.
I need to
You're the
check
greatest wizard, you
which
should know
spell
this.
it is.
Simple. Yeah, that's true. You are.
Are you
you're
a wizard?
supposedly-
Are you the greatest wizard?
Or not?
Look,
Yeah.
greatest
Poor
wizards
Ovras,
still
man.
need time, okay?
Nah, that just sounds like an excuse to me.
Cast time
true.
stop right now.
Amber,
You want to come stop my heart?
Yes,
That's
yes,
what I'm gonna do.
yes.
while the rest of the party has been doing all of this,
Yeah.
Dalrim took out Gustav and he's been asking him questions about what he knows about this creature.
Ooh.
I think it's too late.
No, about the other one.
Oh, the vampire. Okay.
Yes. Because it fits the depictions of the things we've seen on the walls and statues and etc. etc.
Correct.
Yo, where's Patrick Bateman? I need to pull him out.
No, this is bad trick.
Fascinating.
Gonna get some ice cream. Give me a moment.
He's gonna buy ice cream.
No.
Damn. You know what? This is your fault, Hund. You could have hired some better help. Evidently, we didn't get the greatest wizard of all time.
We could have.
I would like to cast Disintegrate.
Could
Hold up. Let me roll Arkhona to see if you're casting that.
have stuck to the previous plan. You know that would also been good.
True. Very true.
All right,
here
you
we
take
are.
out Gustav.
Beep boop.
Yeah. I look at Gustav, probably actually standing like as close as I can without touching the cell itself. I was like,
Greetings, app-human.
Abby.
ah,
That means you have abdominals.
greetings, Gustav. I have need of your knowledge. You wait. He doesn't reply.
Affirmative.
Okay, affirmative. He's like, he will point Gustav towards the cell with the bat-like creature, and is like,
I'm back. What did you learn?
Could you be so kind as to tell me what you know about this creature? It fits the ones on. Well, it looks similar to the one on the murals and reliefs and statues around the city. I believe your previous master was looking into it in the past.
Wait, could you repeat the last part?
That I believe your previous master was looking into it in the past, but that's at least what I remember that he said. That he was like looking into the murals and all that kind of stuff.
Correct. These records are not for your viewing, app-human.
Damn it. Right, and what do I need to do to view these records? I ask of you.
You require an appropriate level of access.
Yes, and you can clearly grant me this level of access. Because this
Affirmative.
is... Yes, and then I ask you to grant me this
Negative.
level of access. Because it would be in the best interests of us both that I would be allowed to partake of this information so I can make a logical decision about the next steps to come. And since you want to get out of this place, that relies on me being alive, being able to take you outside.
Negative. Kill me now.
Logic dictates that you should make an informed decision. I must pose you the question, app-human. What's in it for me?
Oh,
I already told you I will be able to make an informed decision, and by doing so, I will be able to get out of this place with you in tow, and freeing you from, well, your solitude in this dusty old place, as you
I do not
requested.
require your help to get out of here. Do you feel the weak tug of his tiny little graph engine, like, try to lift off?
Well, I will remind you that you were the one that requested us to take you away from this place. I say as I will just
You
keep
see-
holding on to him.
Yeah, you see Gustav's, like, little, like, eye light, like, light up and, like, dim a few times and, like, kind of flicker for a few moments.
I sigh. Is this debate truly necessary at this time?
Probability of success 2.5%. Very well.
Thank you. I would like to access the information I inquired about.
Species Sanguinum mortis. bipedal entity, humanoid in form, distorted by unnatural proportions. Please note, pallid flesh clinging tightly to... Please note, pallid skin clinging tightly to emaciated flesh, elongated limbs, and sinuous frame. Eyes possessing of augmented photosensitive sensors, capable of penetrating the deepest darkness. Possesses great and expunged levels of intelligence. Creature exhibits extraordinary mastery of energy manipulation.
Oh, energy vampire.
Theory. Augmentations within sinew and neural pathways allow it to move with speed and agility unprecedented for humans. Note. Note to self. There's just a bunch of silence.
Oh, okay. Very well. Like, Sanguinium Mortis raises an eyebrow.
Affirmative.
Well, I thank you for the information.
I turn round to the cage.
You are welcome, mutant.
Damn it.
Is this creature sleeping? Is he eeping?
It appears to stir every time you guys like move close to it, especially when Dormain was still here and like banging on the walls.
Is it
Kind
sitting?
of like twitched. No, it's standing upright.
Ah, kind of.
And it towers over you in its doing so.
Is it looking at me?
And it's like little like arm things are like folded over its shoulders, like draping it in wings. And its head is tilted slightly downwards.
I understand. Hund is going to I apologize to disturb your slumber.
Silence.
Dot.
Dot dot dot.
Pop, pop, pop.
He turns to Dolrim. It appears this one might be dead.
Well, if it is, then that is fine. I do not think we should let it out either way. Not if it is what has been depicted across the Citadel.
Depictions sometimes they'll only have truths.
Well,
Have you ever heard the saying that history is written by the victors?
yes. However, since he says since our host talked about some kind of vampiric invasion, even if I do not believe what he was saying, bats, vampires, you can see my train of thought.
If this vampiric invasion was to happen, it would not.
I want you
be-
guys to know that vampiric invasion doesn't mean a lot to you.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no vampires in Etharis, really.
Well, there we go.
Do
Easy
we? Okay, so
Oh, we don't know what vampires don't exist. Got it.
Yeah, like the Lich just told you guys there's gonna be an invasion of vampires, and you guys were like, thumbs up, but you don't know what a vampire is.
oh, okay.
My
I thought-
face when was thumbs up. No matter what you say, Ostoya can't be invaded. You're loser.
Literally.
Literally. Fucking
Twerp with your
patriotism is
nerd
so
ass
high.
terms, vampire. What a stupid word.
You said the Tyranid High Fleet? It's full of foolery.
Ostoya will
You're
never
undead.
fall.
Well, then I will instead say, yeah. I mean, I basically says the same, except that he doesn't. He doesn't bring up what Kaiser talked about of empiric invasion. He just tries to make the point of, I mean, yeah, looks a lot like the creature that has been depicted on all the murals and whatnot, and that, yeah, that it's like fought a lot of battles with undead hordes at its side.
I'm gonna slam my fist on the ethereal wall of this prison
Mm-hmm.
and try to make some noise. Bang!
Damn, you're like that guy that goes to like the pet shop and then just starts like smashing on the glass of all the
Yeah.
Oh
I hate people like
no!
that.
Correct.
Literally.
I'm still glowing, by the way.
Yeah, Bless is not active since a good while ago.
Mhm.
I imagine nothing happens.
After a good while of banging and then eventually stopping with banging,
Yeah, I'm not
it's just
fucking
silence.
slams.
Two tiny pinpricks of eyes open to squint at you.
I repeat my previous statement. I apologize to interrupt your slumber, but I believe a talk is due.
Is that so?
Brother has a bad case of dry cough, man. He nods. He holds the wand in his hand. I do believe so.
Speak.
What is your name? And why have you ended up here?
What does my name matter to you?
A creature is named by its qualities and flaws. One is defined by the name. Thus knowing one's name is the first thing you must do when talking with someone else.
I would shake your hand, but it seems I am incapable. The creature says, extending his long, sinewy arm in a manner that a human would, and placing a clawed hand upon the confines of its cell.
Hund nods.
Each of
Okay.
these claws are the size of a dagger.
Dope, man. He has automatic daggers. I wonder if he can throw them. Hund nods. Imagine it as if the handshake was reciprocated. I am Morgen Hund, captain of this expedition. Who might you be?
Hund. The creature tastes the name. Like a dog.
He nods.
I was
Correct.
fond of such creatures.
I'm glad to see we have something in common. I hope we'll find out more. Now I will reiterate my question one more time. What have you done to end up locked here?
I could say nothing, but I've done too many things. It could be any of 1,000, or it could be none at all.
There's a bit of a silence followed by a sigh. Listen, I'm not here for tricks. I'm not here for puzzles or riddles. I am a simple man with simple needs, and the time is dire. I hold the key to your freedom in my hands. And unless you wish to remain in this cell for the remainder of your existence, then I plead
What
to you.
makes you believe that I care?
There's an eyebrow raise. Why would you not?
What if I'm simply done?
Then why do you remain alive? Why have you not taken your own life?
Because I cannot die while I am here.
That does sound like quite a predicament. Would you
Hmm.
then prefer to remain here for the rest of eternity? I'll assure you you'll be a lot more lonely. There is no more JLo and there will be no more visitors.
I prefer this silence over the incessant whining and banging.
Well, the question is if you prefer the silence and your existence, or let's call it an eternal silence after you perish.
There is no silence where I go to when I die.
But yet you wish to go there.
It matters not for me one way or another. Not anymore.
Then what has brought you to be so? What were you looking down in the city below before you gave up on it?
I had a grand design. But it all seems futile now. Perhaps I've spent too long among your kind. That I should feel this way.
There's a frown in his brow. I believe regret isn't an inherently human trait. Nonetheless, today we come to you not as enemies, but as allies, potential ones. We are here to fight the creature that imprisoned you. We are here to slay the Lich and bring an end to the invasion of undead that plagues our city. If you are willing to help us, we might be willing to consider letting you free of these prisons. I imagine you don't care about your existence no more. But I am to assume that you would prefer continuing your relentless existence upon your death outside bars made of force, in a plane outside the world. I know naught of this grand design of yours. I know not of why it failed, and to be frank, it is none of my concern. What concerns me is the safety of my people.
Same.
And I am here with a proposition, one of alliance. If you help us, we will help you escape this place, and you may resume whatever dealings you were up to.
What are you willing to give up for these people?
Everything. From the day I was born, I decided that my soul, my flesh, and my bones were for the people that I love, for the nation that I cherish in my heart. I've crawled down to the heart of the earth, through the wounds of deceivers and liars. I have accepted daggers stabbed in my back multiple times. I've taken wounds not of the flesh, but of the heart. I fought a war for 20 years, always in the front lines. And yet again I am once battling. This time not fellow men, but an evil being from hundreds of years ago. And as much as I would love it, I don't possess the might of the Ostoyan army by my side. I have some of its finest, but I believe the more soldiers I can gather, the better the chances of winning.
The creature opens its eyes from that squinting to their full size, which are still rather small for its large head, but they are now these little orange motes. Hmm. If you are willing to give everything, are you willing to lose yourself?
He scoffs. There is no myself. There is only my nation. This body that I have been given, and this mind that I have trained, are but tools to bring forth the glory of Ostoya. I have nothing to lose that I care for, besides the nation that I live for. If I am to lose this flesh, to rot these bones, and to break this mind of mine, then so be it. There are one of many more.
Is this all the truth, Mr. Morgenhund?
Yeah. The truth is, he doesn't view himself as a person. He views himself as a sword would be for a warrior, for a fighter, a foot soldier, even. He's but a simple tool made of common iron, mined in the mines of Ostoya. Just like
I
him, there
agree
are
with his
plenty more.
sentiment.
What, that he's a tool or that you're a tool?
No. I agree. His assessment of himself. That is his purpose, and that is his role.
Everybody has to play a role. Mine is sitting on my ass and eating cake.
Hey,
In my little
cheese,
barony.
mind you.
Cheese! Just cheesecake.
No, it's a little bit of dried cheese with a little smidge of honey on top, below, like above, on a cracker.
Yeah.
Yummy.
And I want a cream cheese wedding cake for 700 people in July. Yum yum yum.
That's a specific day to get married. You getting
It's
married,
not
Amber?
you can't get you can't have a cream cheesecake on in July. They will melt, especially if it's for 700 fucking people. It will be a disaster.
Why exactly did this come to mind? It's from a
I was
video
watching
or
a video.
Yeah, of course.
I was watching a video this morning about a bakery that got this as an order, and they were like, "This is not possible, ma'am.
Man.
It cannot be done, ma'am."
Man.
All right. The other hand joins the first against the glass. They are almost human in their shape. Fascinating. Remarkable creatures you are.
Oh my god, it's a little hangy.
Hund nods. I am but the most common Ostoyan. I am not an exception.
This is true.
We are a people of pride, honor, and vengeance. We want what is ours, and we want to reach the glory and the prosperity that our nation so deserves.
Nods wisely.
And so I repeat, are you willing to strike an alliance? Not with me, but with the nation of Ostoya that I represent.
Something gleams in its formerly dull eyes. Very well.
Hund nods and he extends a hand that goes to almost touch the one that he's pushing against the barrier of this prison.
His hand is almost twice the size of yours.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No, you big boy.
But the fingers are thin and spindly, making them just as wide as yours are.
Yeah, I can imagine that too.
And then he bites.
He takes the wand in the other hand, and before he says the words, says one last thing. To seal this alliance, I understand the reasons why you keep your name hidden. Then I ask you of this. What should I use? What should we call you?
But you let him out, right?
When he says the name. I haven't said the words yet.
They named me Andras of the Stars.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, him.
We hit big! We hit fucking big!
No. Yes.
There's a little corner smile in the face of Hund as he says, well, Andres of the Stars, well met. In light. And he points at the wand and the on the cage. Be released. And his hand is going to shake his.
The large hand clasps around yours. In darkness we are free. But he shakes your hand.
Yeah, I'll shake his as well.
He stretches out his clawed fingers, his long arms, his spindly legs. As he does so, these folds of skin strung between his wrists and his lower body kind of unfold. To seal this promise, I have something for you, but it lies outside of this place.
He frowns a little bit. I will trust you on this matter, then. Do you wish to see it attended now, or after the lich is slain?
I question whether you can stand up to him without it. If this is all you have.
Well, we did strike an alliance with an ancient dragon dwelling in these halls. After we cured it of its disease. But I suppose more tools shan't never be enough.
For eager hands, mind you.
He nods.
Of course. Let us begin, he says, and he begins wandering towards the edge of the platform.
Oh shit! I guess I'll go.
Go find my little baby boy Mothra.
Sanders, come to me.
You look at your moths.
darling.
They're still hella injured.
No, my speedies.
All these moths are clinging onto their life.
Dorim, please.
Torrin, please
Yeah.
don't let our mother die.
No,
Dorim,
Wim!
Dorim,
No,
please.
Wim! It's hurting!
Yeah, I don't have oral vitality prepped. I will.
Can't believe you hurt our babies like this.
Oh yeah.
You won't even heal our
I
weak children.
I am looking at what I can do here.
Just heal.
Oh, actually, Amber. Did did you mean that on like with the prayer of healing, with the change back to how it normally is after the next long rest, or just after the pool was the pool was used up?
I wanted to do it after your pool was
Yeah,
used up. Did you use it again?
No, the pool is
No,
used
that's
up.
why he's asking,
Yeah.
because now he can use prayer of healing.
Yeah, because if that's the case, then I can
Mhm.
literally just spend 10 minutes and heal.
This makes Mark of Light actually kind of a coded spell.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's great, man. It's like boom, more healing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will. Well, I guess that's the question then. I guess Darwin will say, well, looks at the Death Head's moth as this Batman that was Andrus from the stars, which is funny and scary. Anyway,
Hit big.
he's like, well, I need but a few minutes to mend the wounds of these moths. Otherwise, we will all fall to our deaths.
He will
I'm
come soon.
Mm.
That we should leave with haste.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this instead then. There's a Haha, that's big spell slots. Yeah, sure thing. I will do first the mass healing word. I believe I can target literally everyone who is injured, including the moths.
Makes sense.
So first, this. Please roll. Oh, that's fucking.
I'm gonna spend my 7 remaining lay on hand hit points to
That's
heal.
fucking terrible.
To heal my actually, I guess Dolrim's mouth. Why not?
Mhm.
Shit. Which of the moths looks the worst? Amber?
They all look the same. I just distracted all the same HP from them.
Oh, my
Cure
baby.
wounds with 2d6 hit points each, right?
Mhm.
Does he add my spell casting as well?
I don't know, only if it says so.
It does.
Okay, I have to look up a feature then. Hold on, let me cook.
Okay.
Where is
Who's
this?
cooking?
Companions then. They have to understand me. No, they can't do that then. I'm gonna do 3 quick casts of Cure Wounds. It's gonna be 1 on each moth. I didn't want to put a template down. That's 10 HP on one. That's 11 HP on the other one. And that is 14 HP on the third one.
Alright.
With this massive
The
prayer of healing.
moths. Most of the patches of scales that have been like torn off of their wings are regrown.
Oh,
They're a
also,
little limping a little bit still, but
it's okay. I have one more thing.
okay.
Boom. I have this.
Mhm.
I don't remember how much it healed, but I'm gonna feed it to the moths.
Sip.
CPs.
One sippy, please.
That's 3 charges. How much is the heal?
Toot, toot, toot,
1 million d6s.
Cheers.
Okay. Yeah, they're fine for now.
Oh boy.
I sweat.
Yeah.
Alright. You mount.
Yeah.
Right. I guess we can follow Andros to wherever he's leading us. Man, I can't fucking believe he was here. As a former wizard, this is huge lore.
Mm.
So Andros was actually a vampire. Does that mean that the people of New Manglik were all vampire spawns? Or not?
Go Foundry music. Go Foundry. You can do it. It's your
Go,
birthday.
go, Foundry.
There we go.
Go, Foundry.
You mount your moths and you flap and flap, but Andras does not go forward or... Oh, this is not what I want at all. He does not return upwards or to the side towards the balconies, but instead plummets down. After 200 feet, a cloud of darkness envelops all of you. One that lasts for another 100 feet at least. And so
Nope.
you spend quite a while in pitch blackness. When you emerge, the sun scorches your back.
Ow.
Take 11 damage.
No.
And you descend down
Fire damage?
and down and down. It's technically fire and radiant damage. Let me double check how much.
They do be a little immune.
As long as you're awake.
It's true.
Hold up. Where is it? No, no, no.
I like to
no.
torture 18th level Forge clerics by taking off
Oh.
their armor and throwing them into pits of lava.
What the hell? It is 11 fire damage and 12
Oh,
radiant damage.
fuck me.
Wait, why did it increase?
It was 3d6 of each even before Ember just forgot to roll the other one.
I just forgot. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
Killed us all!
Damn it, Amber. Are you gonna, like, literally...
Be nasty.
Hey, actually, this brings me at exactly half HP. That's pretty dope.
This is
What
not
else is
dope.
dope?
Hey, this
Anyway,
does
the sun
exactly half my
scorches
HP. That's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you descend down. And not just a couple 100 feet, but thousands of feet. Until even the sun that shines so brightly above you begins to seem distant. Instead, another heat rises. One of hot air and hot air currents that your moths glide upon, and at some points even struggle to descend against. Something dark and hazy red and orange lies beneath at the bottom of this cavern. But the dark shape in front of you does not fly there. Instead, he moves towards a rock wall near the deepest recesses and lands there, perching on a small indentation. there he waits patiently for all of you to finish descending.
Yeah.
During the years of his siege, I began experimenting with something that would allow my kind to withstand his blighted weapon that exists not only on this plane, but also in the one that I originate from. I made much progress, but did not finish. But I started. But what I did manage was to create something that had an unforeseen effect upon your kind. In hindsight, I should have known better. He makes like a swishing flick of the wrist motion. Alas. He stands now before this rock wall, but looking upon it for a few moments, you can see that it is not just a natural rock wall. It looks like it is bricked up using mortar and natural stones.
What kind of unforeseen effect did it have on our kind, as you put it?
It made you a lot stronger, faster, more resilient.
Hmm.
But
Is there a downside?
There's a lot of magic woven into this creation. Take too much, and there'll be nothing left of you. There'll
Oh,
be only the magic.
right.
Hmm.
Do you know how to
Overwriting
administer
an
the right amount?
individual in its entirety with the unfettered power of what you call the Aether
Hmm.
is dangerous. For reasons I cannot begin to explain, not in the time that we have.
And you're saying one of us would have to use this item against him to stand a chance.
Andras begins to claw away at the mortar they're producing this horrifying scraping nails on chalkboard sound as he begins breaking his way through the wall.
Or can't even cast Pass Wall.
Or makes pass walls. He doesn't need to cast them.
Honestly,
I can
if
I
cast
I'm-
am the
pass
pass
wall.
wall.
Smiley face.
Overass is like, move out the way, little bro. I got this.
They don't call me the greatest wizard for nothing.
Interesting spell. Bro. What
Rope
I'm
charge.
saying is that you so kindly said that you would give everything for your people. For this land, he says, motioning around to the rocks around you.
That was not a lie. Whatever this might be, if it is one more step closer to the might of the Lich, I will gladly accept the gift.
Andras pushes against the wall, having scraped away at the mortar, and it crumbles, leaving a hole in its wake, which he squeezes himself into. It's a little bit too small for him. He squeezes through anyway. Barty, what do you do?
I'll follow him.
Yeah.
I have no reason to mistrust this guy.
Yeah, follow him. He seems cool enough.
I will keep my eyes peeled.
There was literally a book about him saying how cool he is. How could we not trust him?
Yeah, I'll come out and write in my
Real?
journal.
Tolrim reluctantly follows along. He is skeptical.
It's okay, Dolrim. I'll drink from the fountain of warpification for the both of us. Don't worry.
There is no light here, by the way.
That's okay, I can see. Because I'm a dwarf. I'm
He's a
like
dwarf.
half man, half dwarf, so I can see.
Can
actually see.
every other person see?
That's a good question. Who doesn't have dark
I
vision? I think
it-
it's.
No, I think everyone does.
Yeah, I do.
Ach, yeah, a
Yeah.
goblin.
No?
There was only that one time where
Yeah.
White was he was unsure, and then Amber gaslit him into thinking he didn't have dark vision, and he light up the thingy, and then he was like, hold on a second, I do have dark vision.
Uh-huh.
The true gaslight.
As you breach the eerie, forgotten chamber that lies beyond, your shadow dances across the wall. There's a sort of staleness to the air within this place. And just as quickly and as suddenly as you enter it, you stumble upon something that you can only describe as a shrine caked in layers
Cake.
upon layers of dust. No, not just cake.
You got
That'd be
it. It's cake.
all
Fuck!
cake.
It's all
That
all
explains
cake.
why he was just able to like get through the wall so easily.
The wall
It's
is cake.
cake.
Nyam, nyam. I'm a cake vampire. Nyam, 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 nyam.
It's a cake lich. That's what we're about to find.
At the heart of this shrine stands a magnificent life-sized marble statue of a towering angel with majestic, though slightly chipped by now, wings that unfurl dramatically, casting this huge silhouette. The only thing that mars this pristine surface is the neck of the statue, which has been pierced by an ancient sword, leaving it to look like it has been immortalized in a state of agony. When Andras steps forth and pulls, first wrapping his long fingers around the hilt of the blade and yanking it out, a ceaseless torrent of a dark liquid gushes forth.
Oh.
Shimmering and haunting and flowing forth like an eternal cascade, pooling in a stone basin below the statue. A gaping maw that seems to consume the liquid, no matter how much of it flows down.
Huh.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to sense the divinity in this room?
Sure.
Sniffer.
Divine sniffer.
Divine holy
Divine
sniffy.
sniffer. Would I say this is desecrated? In a way.
I'm more concerned that this guy is petrified like an angel and is just sopping into its blood.
You don't sense any celestial fiend or undead in this room.
Good. The marvel of technology, then.
Technically, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, divine sense is kind of awkward because, like, celestial fiend and undead kind of implies that it's like it can sense creatures that are from the Aether, and he's definitely from the Aether, but he's not a fiend or a celestial.
But he's an undead.
No, he's also not an undead.
Damn, these warp vampires. I hate these guys. I hate these
Amber, maybe you should,
aberration
like,
He's a
vampires.
Xenos. He's a
Basically,
filthy
like-
Xenos.
Amber, you've gutted the paladin. Just like change the way divine sense works so that like it actually works with your setting.
But I gutted so many things with the paladin already.
I mean, like you might as well make their features make more sense because
My
your
gutting
game.
more.
It's true.
I mean, it makes sense that like warp
Ultra.
vampires might be like, what is it called? Aberrations instead of undead, like the original ones, and then like continuous vampires, like the one in the Crimson Council, are humans that died and became vampires. These guys were just born out of the ether, so they are technically aberrations.
Obama.
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 Andras picks up from the edge of the basin a sleek black grail and dips it into the liquid. When he feels that it is filled up sufficiently, he pulls it back out. A few droplets spill over the side and drip back into the pool of blood. Now is the time.
Hund will nod, and he will approach the basin.
I'm curious, is this only for one or is this for all, if we so desire?
You so desire to make that sacrifice.
Hmm.
You're watching the party become vampires. Me. I'm gonna be a lich. Thank you very much.
Bro, look at my guy.
You don't have to be a
got it.
lich, you could take the Spectre transformation.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. I'm a little ghost.
Little ghosty.
Yeah, I'm
Little
down.
ghost. It's like the vampire tries to stab me and it's like, oh look, your
Hund
fist
nods
went
and,
through my face.
and Carmichael, and then looks up at Andres. I told you, I am but one of many Ostonians, not the only one who would lay down their bones and blood for the country.
Damn game, you should definitely drink the mystery soup.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna drink the mystery soup
Yeah,
if DM
man,
allows me.
definitely. Like, are you even asking this?
You
Hell
should
yeah.
you should do so, just so I can see what happens because I don't want to do it myself.
DM, I too would like to drink the mystery soup.
I'd like to roll for soup.
Soup check.
Me thinking what the fuck Dalrim would do.
Drink soup.
Soup.
If you want, you can drink rum with me because that's what I'm drinking right now.
Boggers.
You can probably smell it from here. So, you know, it ain't the cheap stuff.
Cool.
It's the good shit. Some fucking mermaid tears, baby. Fucking 20 GP a bottle. 2 GP a cup.
GP platinum piece, man.
Gangplank.
I can use it in GP because commoners don't know the conversion rate.
You should go silver pieces because that's like the most available material. But then just up it up by like 200 silver pieces.
Me informing the commoner that I am drinking 20 silver pieces every cup of this drink I think. Commoner earns like literally
1 copper piece.
less than 10% of that every day.
Me informing
He's a
the
skill
entire
kid.
slums that I'm drinking their daily wage in 1 cup.
What the fuck? Andras reaches out a hand towards you.
Yeah.
Mr. Hund.
Okay, is it like an empty hand, like a handshake, or
It's
is it
an
like
empty hand. It's an empty hand.
okay, since I'm not getting the social cue, is he asking me to shake it? I don't understand.
He's just reaching for your hand. Like he's not like doing the handshake where you do sideways, but it's almost like
Okay,
a
the damsel
like an
on the lifting up
upturned.
someone.
Yeah, like his palm is like turned upwards.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, I'll put my hand is in his. Like a little damsel in distress.
Right. He once again encases your hand with his own, and then the claw of his thumb presses down into your hand until it
Dog.
pierces the skin.
Cut my hand off. Give me a cool prosthetic.
What the
Pirate
hell?
hug. Captain Hunt, quite literally.
Captain No Hund.
Oh no.
He's
He
got
then
no
turns
Hund.
your hands over and allows some of your blood to pool in his palm. And he releases you, brings it up to his mouth, and drinks from it.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. What does Hunt taste like?
He stays silent for a few moments, staring off into the cup that he holds in his other hand. And then he repeats this process with Carmichael.
Yeah, whoa! I give him a hand out.
Or like one hand, Michael. No?
Sangromancy. I mean,
Yeah.
Sangromancy is not a school of magic in Ostoya at this point in time.
Yeah,
Is-
we don't have a vampire.
But it
with
doesn't
blood
exist in
magic.
some other parts of the world.
Okay.
Amber,
Yeah.
does this smell like Ethereum? Or is
What
it
does
something
what
else?
smell like Ethereum?
This the juice.
This juice?
The
Yeah,
soup.
the
You can
soup.
make me a perception check.
Soup check.
Ethereum soup. Can I have
Um,
advantage because I'm a recovering
Oh, no.
alcoholic?
The fucking
I mean, a crackhead. I
the-
mean,
the junkie is literally gonna shove his entire
Sure, people
face
weird.
into the bowl.
People weird.
Amber's saying sure, but she very well knows this is not Ethereum. Oh yeah, you're really a crackhead, man. See, it's
Mega
because you,
crackhead.
it's because they use
You
so much Ethereum, you
definitely-
can only smell that.
But like
My
beneath all
nose
of the
fucking-
dustiness, Baron, in this room, you do smell that metallic scent, which is either blood or Ethereum, because Ethereum also leaves a metallic sort of like taste on your mouth.
I'm just gonna walk. Maybe I'll do a little walk. While this is happening, maybe Baron like starts walking around, like looking about.
Do,
Like,
do,
where's it
do, do,
coming
do,
from?
do.
Before he eventually realizes like his pouch where he has his Ethereum is like not fully sealed. That's coming off himself.
He repeats the process with Carmichael first,
Pizza
Woo!
parties with Carmichael.
and
best
then
kind.
holds up his cup to Carmichael. 1 sip.
1 sip.
He hands it to you.
Okay. I take but 1 sip, even though me.
I want to take
basically-
all the sip.
Yeah, no, me basically. I just want to like chug it, but I will take just but a sip.
Carmichael, it tastes. There's definitely a metallic, like, first taste, but there's also something acrid. You can feel this going down all the way. It is cold, it is hot, and it sort of burns down the throat.
I've never had a drink that's both hot and cold. It's a bit weird. Like
You feel, you know, like that feeling when you like want to clear your throat, but it's just not like going. You know, that's kind of how you feel immediately.
Just standing there, hands on his hips.
Carmichael, you're starting to feel very faint as well.
Okay. Oh. Ooh.
Your heart is beating in your ears.
Mm.
You can feel like a layer of like sweat begin to build up on your body as well. So what this is happening to Carmichael. He turns to Morgen Hund with the cup and he says, 3.
I look up at him.
Yeah, it's like this guy can only take 1. You get 3.
I look up at Anders and I say, "Why could I not take 4?"
The fuck?
He studies you for a few moments.
If I am to forsaken my body, I want to make sure that I'm getting the most of it.
One day, there'll be need of 4 or 5 or maybe 10, but today you will take 3.
He nods. And it shall be so. I'm gonna take the cup. And I'm gonna...
Sippy
sorry,
cup!
Morgen.
Yeah, no, you'll just hear Dalrim as he's like, actually I forget. Do you speak Rowlish? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Rowlish, you just hear Dalrim. He's like, laddie, I pray to Verndari that you are sure in your actions. This is not something that one should go into lightly. And I usually stand by your side, but not in this.
The cup stops in front of his lips as Hund turns his head around. And in Rowlish he will reply, "Thank you, friend. I know you have been by my side until now. You have been my mentor, and you have been my guide. And for that, once more, I thank you, and Vendari for bringing one such as yourself in my life. But now I must make my own steps. It is from today that I begin thinking of Ostoya as a greater whole. Not to become a noble, to sit at the council and eat lavish food. From this day onwards, a new Morgen Hund will be born. One that'll make sure that our great nation won't perish against the enemy. The one inside and outside. And I hope to see you once I come back." And then he takes 3 gulps of the cup.
As a Rowlish enjoyer myself, I will say
Oh, you don't need to worry about the home front, Hund. Allow the Baron to take care of business
Mm-hmm.
while we put those Burahian dogs in their place.
As you two feel that icy feeling sink through your stomach and almost like pierce every wall of it, slithering through your veins to your extremities. This crippling coldness that turns to pain as your body readjusts, sends both of you to your knees. Reborn you will be. But there will be no hounds walking the street below, because you are no hound to any government, and the only Morgen those traitors will see is a bloody one. There will be only you, and the victory of Ostoya. When he speaks these words, like when he uses the words like Ostoya, it sounds kind of like foreign to his tongue, as though he's never used this name before.
Weird he's speaking Australian then.
Isn't that so weird, huh?
That's just crazy.
So crazy.
So anyway, we
I wonder
die.
where the Estoian language comes from.
Hmm.
The victory of the people. Conquer the land that you and your kin will give your life for. Weed out the traitors. And run the streets red with their blood. He kind of like grasps you. Like he only has to bend down a little bit to be able to reach you. As he pulls both of you back up to your feet. His piercing orange eyes flicker as he makes eye contact with you, Captain. You will rise now, not as a hound. You will rise a victor. Today, I baptize you in blood, Klaus Morgen. And that's our whole end session for today.
Yeah.
Man.
Who could have foreseen this
Who could
turn
have
of
seen this
events?
coming?
Jeez.
All I have to say is sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much for session, Amber. It was a treat. And yeah, for people watching Stargazers normally, there's some very interesting lore implications going on. And yeah, that's yeah, it's nice. It's oh, nice is the wrong word. Anyway, it's very interesting.
Are you okay, Gabe?
Yep. I'm really okay. Like, yeah. That's been, as Farah said, a lot of lore implications, a lot of cool things to think about, and a lot of food for thought. Yeah.
Let's see what effect this has on our two companions.
Yay!
If Carmichael lives, he will go on to found the Knights of the Black Grail.
Let's go!
Oh my
If he
god.
does not, guess someone else will have to.
Don't you worry, I will survive.
You will survive, brother. Don't worry.
I will survive.
Amber,
Yeah.
I'd like to. I know like we've ended session, but while they're like transmogrifying, can I like can I watch their souls do this funny little thing where they go
What
with
the
witch
fuck?
sight?
That's a little bit weird. Sure.
Yeah, I mean like
Yeah, you
it's
can
also
watch
weird
that.
yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, you may watch their souls.
Nice.
Oh man.
I
The
will use
implications
inspiration.
of this development we will find out next session.
Are you
Yeah.
I know, but I wanted to end on this. I knew that I wanted to end on this.
This makes sense.
That's good, but that's
No.
perfect like this.
We will see you in, I think, 3 weeks. I look at Amber.
Quite
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, either 3 weeks or a month. It's gonna be a while. Haha. But you know,
Complicated.
yeah. But we'll figure something out. We'll keep people updated with the schedules and whatnot.
Correct.
And until then, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Amber, very much for hosting, and thank you, players, for playing.
Thank you for making me a vampire.
We will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.